This is an audio recording of the short story for your summary fictional text. The story is Sunday at the Water Park. Yeah, the job is pretty boring, Mariah admitted, looking at the wave pool from atop her lifeguard station. But I get to be outdoors, and I can go to all the rides for free when I'm done. Her questioner, Barry, a classmate, didn't know well, who happened to be a customer as well as being the annoying editor of the school newspaper, stretched his arm up toward her in some weird kind of salute. Actually, he was recording her with the purple and black striped phone in his hand. "How are the working conditions?" he inquired in the important tones of an anchorman. She stopped cold. She stood, staring at the crowd, who rose and fell and squealed with each new surge of machine-churned water. Amid the bobbing figures, she had seen one stop moving, and seen its head sink halfway under the water and stay there. She grabbed the rescue tube and dove into the pool. In what felt like an instant, she had swum to the far end a few feet from the wave machine and stopped behind an 8-year-old boy who was floating face down. She thrust the long, red foam rescue tube at him. Then she stood in the 3-foot deep water and scooped him around the waist. As she lifted his head, the waterfall of clear, bubbly water streamed down. She wrapped his small, soft hands around the flotation tube and towed him to the side of the pool. She hoisted him high and set him on the brightly painted white cement, then boosted herself up after him. The boy, his name turned out to be Peter, hadn't fully lost consciousness, so he didn't need CPR. After a couple of slaps on the back, he was coughing wetly and breathing well, though too stunned to even ask what had happened. By now, the waiters in the pool understood vaguely what had happened. They looked around helplessly and asked each other bewildered questions. No one had noticed that Peter was drowning, not even the adults 3 feet away from him. Peter's teenage brother and his friend had sloshed as quickly as they could to poolside. In 5 minutes, the EMS arrived to take Peter to the nearby clinic. "I got it all on video," Barry exclaimed. "Now give me an interview." She couldn't give him much of an interview. She had lasted only 30 seconds. She had consciously decided how to act and didn't remember many details. Her reflexes had done it all, automatically. Her life-saving courses had worked. She hardly knew what she was saying during the interview and assumed she must sound incredibly dumb and out of breath. Later, her family and neighbors told her how poised and in charge she appeared. The strange thing was, she didn't feel as if she'd done anything special. The only thing that felt new was the way she couldn't keep herself from smiling at everything, at the trees in the backyard, at the silly TV shows, at her younger brother, at the table setting at dinner, at everything.